What is going on, everybody? Tanner here, and as you can see behind me is the Valley of the Great Beyond. Now, why can I see the Valley of the Great Beyond? That must mean that I am at the top of the tower, baby. That's right. Lord Saladin has returned, and he has come back with the Iron Banner flags and fire and flames, and he is ready to give us honor. So let's see what he has given us this week. As you can tell, you have all your usual bounties, you have your usual shaders and emblems. Those are always the same pretty much. As you can tell, though, we only have 3 pieces of armor now. Normally we have 4. We have 2 different, let's say it's for the instance, we'll have 2 different legs, we'll have an Iron Companion and the Camelot, and we'll have 2 different arms, the Iron Companion and the Camelot. As you can see, we are lacking our legs. We no longer have those Iron Camelot legs. Now with the Iron Companion Greaves, these are intellect and discipline based leg armor. They increase the amount of sniper rifle ammunition you can carry and increase agility for 5 seconds after a solo double kill. Pretty good rolls, not too bad. They look good. They seem to be pretty good to use. I don't know if I'm going to actually pick those up. I'm sure I will just to complete the set, but I don't know if I'll actually be using them. Next we have the Iron Companion Gauntlets. These are discipline strength based gauntlets. They increase your melee attack speed and increase reload speed with shotguns. Now I really like this because, of course, as you can see, based on what I am a defender, so I use shotguns like it's my job. It's pretty much just the only type of weapon that I use all the time as a defender, and a hand cannon, but generally you just stick to the shotguns. But the Iron Camelot Gauntlets, now these are what I'm all going for, all Camelot gear to collect it while it's still here. These are intellect and discipline based as well, and they also increase melee attack speed, but this time they increase reload speed with sniper rifles. Now, these are pretty good for your little sniper dudes that hide in the back. It's like, typically would come from a Striker Titan or a Sunbreaker, somebody of that nature. Actually, mostly a Sunbreaker, because Strikers even like to charge as well with their shoulder charge. So I would say that these are also like Sunbreaker gauntlets, but I'm going to pick them up just to have them. They look really cool, and they're pretty awesome gauntlets as per usual. Now, guns this week, I will go ahead and just say both of them here, and then I won't have to repeat them for the other ones because they're going to be the same for all 3 characters. But we have Wayloren's March. I think that's how you say it. I'm not real positive. And this is a sniper rifle. This weapon gains better target acquisition, and kills with this weapon reduce the cooldown of your grenade. Now, I'm pretty sure you can get rolls inside the Iron Banner that are different. These are just happen to be the ones that he's selling. Generally, though, I think this is a pretty cool looking sniper rifle. I think I've gotten one of these before, maybe in some type of a drop. Pretty cool, though. It's not too bad. Decent sniper rifle. And we have Nerwin's Mercy. I did get a 335 on one of these once, and I broke it down because I didn't think it was too good, but they brought it back around anyway, so no big deal. And this is a pulse rifle where kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time, and this weapon has increased stability. And it looks pretty cool. It's a decent little pulse rifle. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's very low impact, very high rate of fire. For me, that's not like a combination that I typically go with unless I'm using like a PDX, or I think even my Hawksaw is a slight little bit of impact. But still, I've used this one before. I just didn't dig the way it felt compared to a lot of other ones. 33 round magazine though, not too bad, pretty good. And you got your typical pretty good perks that roll on any type of Iron Banner gear. They're all PvP based weaponry, so that's what you'll see from the Nerwin's Mercy. Alright, next up is the Warlock. Let's go ahead and see what Warlocks have to mess with this week. This month, I should really say. Of course, we still have, it's always going to be legs and gauntlets, but we will go ahead and check them out. They have the opportunity to get intellect and discipline based leg armor. It increases the amount of sniper rifle ammunition you can carry, and increases agility for 5 seconds after a void double kill. So obviously these are Void Walker legs, pretty good though. We'll go ahead and check out how they look, see how they resemble the other leg armors in the game. Okay, so they got the knee pads, covering the shins. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense in case you're getting shin splints or you're Muay Thai kicking people. Next up is the Iron Companion Gloves. Now these are still Iron Companion gear, typical Iron Banner. They're intellect and discipline based, where you can increase your grenade throw distance and increase the reload of auto rifles. So if you have Zalo Supercell, like people like me do not, and they cry every night about it, this is the gauntlets that you will want to get. Pretty cool gauntlets. I actually have seen these before, and I think that these ones are actually cool. I really like the way that on the wrist you have like the chain mail hanging out by the hands. I think that's really cool looking. And overall, just some pretty cool gauntlets. And last but not least, the Iron Camelot Gloves. Now these are obviously going to be cool. They always are. They're increased melee attack speed, increase the reload of pulse rifles. That is definitely what I need because I use Hawksaw like it's my job religiously. Or once again, if I whip out PDX, or hey, even if you get Nerwin's, these are going to be the ones you want to get. Now pretty much all Camelot gear is cool. As you can see, these are just as cool as the other ones. They still have the chainmail hanging out the bottom, except for they have some plates, some steel plate fins hanging off of them, and I think that makes them really, really cool. And on this side, you can see that there's like a rope kind of hanging around her arm, around her bicep, tricep. I think that that's really cool looking, and just overall, these gauntlets definitely pass my test of being awesome. Alright, and last but not least, my main squeeze, my main click, my main man, the hunter. Let's see what we have been offered, what we have been bestowed upon. Now, of course, I know with the, I believe I already actually have both of these, so I don't have the boots yet, though. So we're going to go ahead and check out the boots. The Iron Companion boots for hunters are intellect and discipline based. They increase the amount of shotgun ammunition you can carry and increase agility for 5 seconds after a solar double kill. So, of course, these are boots for gunslingers, which is perfect for your boy because he is a gunslinger till he dies. And I really, really like the way that these are kind of flayed on the back, and they just kind of layered up his leg, as you will, kind of looking like mummy legs or something like that. And I do have my kneecaps on my knees, Warlocks. You might want to take note on what's going on there. So that is your gunslinger boots. Next up is your Iron Companion sleeves, typical Iron Banner gear. They are intellect and discipline based as well. Increase grenade throw distance and increase the reload speed of scout rifles. It seems to be all of them are intellect and discipline, but I like to mention that anyways, just so you know it's kind of thrown in there and everybody knows exactly what they're getting into. So this is for scout rifle players. If you're a MITA guy, this is definitely the gear you want to pick up. I really, really like these ones. I rocked these for a long time, actually, before I got my Trials of Osiris ones, and now I have the Neurogas, and I just like the Neurogas because not a lot of hunters run them, and they actually work out quite well for me because I got a good roll with the pulse rifle reloads and melee speed. So that worked out quite well. Next up is your Iron CAMELOT grips. Now these are, of course, intellect and discipline, and they increase grenade throw distance and increase the reload speed of hand cannons. So if you are a last word guy like I cry every night because I am not, well, then these will be the ones that you want. And ooh, I really, really like how they got the double knife up there with the chainmail shoulders. That's really, really cool looking. I don't think I actually have these ones. I maybe do not. Maybe I have just regular Iron Companions. I'm not sure. But these are really, really good. If you're a hand cannon guy, Hawk Moon, Last Word, any of those, these are the ones you're going to want to grab. Grab my bounties here, get those locked in. And yeah, so that is what Lord Saladin has brought us. I really, really hope it's going to be a great week. I believe it's Control this week. So, you know, go out there, get your Defender Titans, get them to Bubble B, and just run games all day long and get yourself all types of gears and drops and all those other pretty wonderful things, you know. So I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you check out my Twitch. All the links will be in the description below. If you like this video, drop a like. If you dislike this video, drop a dislike. If you medium like this video, drop a like. Drop a schmedium like, a dislike Ike. You know what I'm saying? Don't really drop one of those. Anyways, have a good day. Have a good night.